Hello, let's examine code example 2.9 from Computational Thinking and Social Science. The example focuses on finding emperors who's reigning for more than 10 years. So this is a case where we need to select some of them for further analysis or print their name as is in the examples. To understand this, we need to understand that this is a branching situation or conditional situation. So we ask this question that were they in reaching for more than 10 years? If they were, we print their name. If they were not, we do nothing. So we are not actually executing the same code for all emperors, but we are selecting some of them based on the condition on top of this, the question mark bit. And to execute this, we need a new kind of way to say to computer programs that do this in this kind of cases, otherwise do something else. It's known as the if structure. And here's an example of the if structure. So if we first set the variable reaching as end of reaching minus start of reaching. You know this from previous examples and exercises. Then we check that if the reaching is higher than 10, so if they've been in reaching for more than 10 years, we print their name. But if they haven't been in reaching for 10 years, we actually don't do anything because there's nothing there. Now, how this looks in R is that we have the usual variable assignment that we've been familiarized already previously. And then we have the if structure that you can see. So we have here first we have brackets, then we have curly brackets. What's inside these curly brackets is the thing that we are going to execute if the condition is true, if the defined condition, if the statement that we've explicated is actually true. So we are going to print them. So, and inside these brackets, this here is the condition. So here the condition is reaching is larger than 10. There are different ways of doing these conditions. The book highlights different articulations of these conditions. But this is the idea that you have here a condition inside brackets, and then you have curly brackets that indicate which bit of the code is executed. You can also see that I've indented the line here. It's more for clarity of reading. It's not actually mandatory in R to have those. But fairly simple thing. Then illustrating that we also have this else structure. So if we want to do nothing or print do nothing, we have the opportunity to say that else and then curly bracket starts, curly bracket ends. So this code here inside these latter curly brackets is executed if the condition in here is not true. In Python, it looks fairly similar. In Python, you can see that there is again the if, and then this ends in 2 dots. And here we have the condition, fairly similarly to previous one. And here you can see that I've indented this, and the indentation is actually mandatory in Python. So Python, you need to indent this to indicate that this is what we do if the condition is true. It can be one line, it could be more lines if we had more lines there, but they need to be indented. And the structure, sort of the syntactic structure is fairly easy. You have if, then you have 2 dots, and then you have the statements, and the else in this condition. Also similar, you have an else condition at the same level as the if. So this else is executed if this if here, this is a statement that has true or false value. If it's false, then we execute everything that's indented under the else, be that one line or more lines.